Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to What a Roll, Episode 2. Well, I'm Jbazza, as you should all be well aware by now, I hope, seeing as each and every one of you should have watched Episode 1. If not, go back and watch it. It was interesting. Joining me are my ever-loyal co-host, Mr. Marv. Say hello, Marv.
Hello, Marv.
And Mr. Divvot. Say hello, Divvot.
Hello, Divvot. Damn it, Marv, you stole my joke.
Damn
you!
I did wonder.
And I realised I gotta open.
I'm not sorry.
Twitch for the damn chat.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Oh. So
how are we both?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. Can't complain. Can't complain.
Yeah, me neither. It's been a good week for the team.
Yeah. Yes, well, that was going to be my first question. Who wants to talk about their matches? Because we are officially 1 week through.
Can we skip mine?
our football season.
We did it, and nobody died.
Well, made it somewhat intact.
Well, none of the coaches died.
None of the coaches. Yeah, lots of deaths for the players.
Yeah, 10 games, 5 deaths. That was interesting. Oh,
yes, as I already
for some people,
as I already said on the pre-show, I'm a bad person.
Why?
Because I stomped a complete beginner in my game.
Oh, I thought you meant because you were playing elves.
No. Only good people play elves. Bad people play lizardmen.
I disagree on that one. I
agree. Bad people play lizardmen. And I say that with the full knowledge I'm admitting to being a bad person last season.
Yeah, who banned the lizardmen originally, Divvot?
I mean, you didn't have to listen to me. I wasn't playing in the league, so I'm not wrong. You know I'm not wrong.
Yeah, that's the worst
the
thing.
unwritten rule that you set.
I mean, you didn't have to listen to it.
Yeah, bad people also played wolves.
That is true. I think we can all agree on that one.
Yeah.
Even Jamie can.
Yeah, but except for me being a bad person.
I can tolerate dwarves. Elves, on the other hand, are just no.
I mean, my game went great considering that.
Okay. Let's get into the games. What was your score? Who were you playing? What was your score, Mark?
I played
How bad do you feel?
I played Patrick's Lizardman, the Basilisk Bruises, in his first ever full game of Blood Bowl with my high elves. I won 4-0 and I got 3 level ups. And I feel very bad.
Yeah, specifically, you got 9 SPP on a guy and 2 6 SPPs?
Yeah, I got 9 and 6 SPPs on each of my blitzers and 2 SPP on my thrower, and 1 SPP on a lineman, and the lineman got MVP.
Yeah, so that's just a big no. That's a no. That's immediately 2 blotched blitzers from 1 game.
I'm not happy about that. I'm not that bothered because they're not in my division.
Play that.
Yeah, they're not in our division, so go Marv!
Both me and Divvot are in Division 1, so we do not give a shit.
You'll see them next year and you will cower in fear.
No, we'll see them in the cup where they will die because they will go up against all of the Clawpom teams.
Also, I probably won't see them next year because you'll probably get promoted and I'm probably going to get relegated.
Well, it's been 1 game. We can't really.
I mean, technically, for Divvot, it's been 2 games.
Been 2
we
for
don't
me.
mention the second game.
We're not going to talk about the second game.
The second one until next week.
Yeah, we're not going to talk
Unless
about
we're
what happened.
Really mean, in which case we will mention it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to talk about what happened, but I'm just saying I played 2 games. I'm getting relegated.
Yeah, people can guess from the tone of Divot's voice.
Do you call that tone? I just called it like squeaky deaf voice.
Yeah, so how did your game go? Mr. Jbazza, how did your game go? I can't speak.
I half don't want to talk about my game.
Please do. It was Figgy you played against.
Purely because it was full bullshit. It was full bullshit. as everyone that watched it will agree.
I had to miss that because I had work the next morning, but I have heard about the bullshit known as passing.
No, it's not even that. Just watch the replay, people. Just watch the replay. You might be surprised.
Yes,
there were some elfy plays.
And when we cast the last match of Brexit Bowl together, and we talked about butthole elves.
that was the penultimate match.
Yes. Penultimate. You said mine are skeletons. Yours aren't skeletons. Yes, but now they're very, very scaly.
They're scaly skeletons.
No, they're not skeletons. They're just scaly. That game was amazing to watch, by the way.
Yeah, so for the record, it was my Lizardman versus Feeg's Dark Elves. And there were, as you would expect, some very elfy plays within the game.
Not all of them.
I'm going to say on the matter, apart from I somehow won that 3-1.
Yeah, also check the clips if you don't have time for the full game. We have a very dedicated Addercool on our team that is clipping lots of the games.
I think Addercool just clipped the entire game. It was an interesting game.
Titled,
at the end, I pretty much just went, Feek, do what you want. Just keep away from my skinks.
Skinks are crazy little bastards. I can't wait to kill some of them.
Yeah, about that. It might be a bit difficult, seeing as I know you're a bit handicapped by, you're a bit handicapped.
No, I'm not. I'm not handicapped. We can't talk about week 2, but I'm not handicapped. I'm fine.
It's fine.
We're fine.
We're all fine.
Look, just on the point, there were 5 deaths. One was in my game versus Feeg as well.
What died again?
You say this, it wasn't a Saurus that died.
No. Just a line elf, right?
Yeah, just a standard dark elf. Which makes it all the better because no one likes a living elf.
No one likes living elves unless you're elves.
Yes, I am elves. So, do you want to talk about your first game, Div?
Do we have to?
No.
I mean, I feel like we should.
I mean, to be fair, my first game wasn't that bad. Not really.
You killed something, right?
I did. I am the one who took down the reincarnation of Sage Coinbearer. That's the 5th Sage Coinbearer death.
Fuck that guy.
Hey, fuck that guy.
Sage Coinbearer has done jack shit for 2 leagues now.
Here's my thing that got me though. I've got the stats on screen. I'm sure you can see. So, 20 armor breaks for Adokul's side quest. 9 for mine. If I go to the blocks, 54 to 48 blocks.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get as many armor breaks. The ones I did get did work, but like...
Yeah, 2 KOs, 1 injury, and 1 kill.
How did I get
to just 6 KOs.
9?
I think he just got higher armor than you.
Yeah, but like, come on, it's only
you're
1.
Mainly armor 7, he's mainly armor 8.
It's only 1.
But look, we've been over this. Apparently the difference between armor 7 and armor 8 is a 55% greater chance to break armor at armor 7.
Look, other people might have been over. It doesn't mean I listened. Percentages and dice, it's just there.
Speaking of percentages and dice, did you know that number 7 is apparently the most rolled number if you roll 2d6?
Yeah, I actually did know that.
That's why there are no teams with armor 6 off by standard apart from the shit teams.
Well, halflings. They are not shit.
The shit team.
Have you seen some people play halflings? That's not a shit team, that's just insane.
Look, everyone's allowed to dice once in a while.
Why do you hate me? What did I do?
Why are you talking about your halflings?
No, why does Tails hate me? I didn't do anything.
I don't know.
Tails is just salty at the best of times. You can never trust anything he says.
Does he hate me for all my SPP I got? Here, this body right here can fit so much SPP.
How much SPP did you get?
I think it's like 20s.
So I was going to say, I got 19 from my Mac.
I can check.
I got 7.
12, 21, 23 you got. So, yeah.
I got
Yours
7.
is a lot more... Pardon?
I got 7.
Which is the most common number.
Well done, you.
I got 7.
Good
And then
job,
we're not talking about week 2, but I got 5 in week 2.
Yeah. Did you watch
it? Good job. You're doing good stuff.
I'm gonna get relegated.
We will speak about this once the season is over.
Oh
We will
god.
not speak about it yet. Did you guys watch any other games?
I had them on in the background. I wasn't able to watch most
Oh my
of
god,
them,
if
though.
we have to talk about a match, we have to talk about the one where me and Tails casted.
Yes,
Danceable?
we
The
can.
dance-off.
The Danceable, yes.
Fucking Danceable. My god, what a game that was.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't really a game. It was more one team trying to play Blood Bowl, the other one just trying to murder the other team because fuck that team.
Yeah, but good god, it was fun.
Yeah. So I watched Chaos Dwarfs versus Wood Elves, but we can talk about Danceable first,
Yeah, so
since it's
Danceable...
already on the screen.
Okay, yeah, Danceable was a 1-1, so it's not... The actual scoreline wasn't that much of a thing, but...
Yeah, again, because one team decided to not bother trying to actually win and just murder.
Yeah, I think... God, I don't
Which
know how many-
team was it, though?
It was the Washington Trumps. The Kislev trying to just dump all over the Dark Elves. What was it? Yeah, like... Look, 5 KOs, 3 injuries, and a kill onto the Super Freakonomics, who had 1 KO in return inflicted. That was...
Yeah, mainly because they weren't able to actually do anything.
It's true. To be fair, they made more blocks, though.
Yeah.
Tails
Yeah,
in
but
the
it
background
seems
music is
to-
pretty loud. Okay, let me just... Thank you, Tails. I'll adjust appropriately. That should fix it. Carry on. Should be able to hear us
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I'll wait and see what the Kislev do in this week's game, if they actually try to win or they just do the same.
I mean, Nurgle is
A
a...
team that aren't actually trying to win and just want to just screw up other teams. Just feels like dick moves, and I'll make the exception in this case because it was against elves and fuck elves.
and against his brother.
Yeah, that's the other exception. It was two brothers playing each other, so I'll leave my hatred for teams that aren't actually trying to win and just go with, you know what? They were trying to fuck up elves, so okay, I can ignore it on that basis. And it was against his brother and Aramis to boot, so fuck him.
You'll allow it.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm joking, Aramis. I'm joking.
He's not watching.
But
No,
fuck
he is
elves.
here. Oh no. I was like, he's not watching. Oh wait, he is watching. Shit.
Yeah, he's not watching. I didn't see him in the chat.
Aramis is here. Look busy.
That, and specifically said it because I saw he was here.
Everyone look busy.
What? Podcast. Yeah, we're doing a podcast.
Robo Marv.
And yes, no, 13 successive boneheads for that there. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Still wish they were Slan, though, and not Kislev, but, you know.
Give me space
Can't have
crowds.
everything.
Oh, give me death.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god.
And to be fair, he also did. Someone's gone robotic.
Yeah, Robo Marv is still here.
Wrong.
Yeah. We may have to lose Marv for a second.
He will return eventually. Don't
I
worry.
think now it's better. Oh, wait, again.
Yeah, no, Marv. No one can understand a word you're saying.
Yep. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, there he goes.
He's back. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Oh, hello.
I hear nothing.
So,
There we go. Discord messed up.
Hey!
rumors that I've been replaced by my cat apparently have been greatly exaggerated. I was a robot all along.
Oh no,
Shit.
that's the thing. You are.
Robocat.
Yeah,
it
you're
was
still.
a cat that's a robot.
No,
inside
no,
an
he's-
animatronic
no.
body of Marv.
Yes, he's still a robot. He's still a cat. right? He's still a cat, but it's a robot shell. And the cat's inside pulling levers.
And it's also a robot itself.
Yes. Which is controlled by a hamster. Which is also a robot. Controlled by a flea.
I have a request. Just pull up the block dice for the Washington Trumps from that game.
Yeah, I can do that.
Because I don't know if this was mentioned on the stream. I sort of turned it off shortly after the game ended, so I didn't see or didn't hear what was said. But just look at the block dice.
Yeah. 21 pushes, 18 stumbles, 7 downs, 1 both down, 5 skulls.
That's bullshit!
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
And Kanye, let's look at Kanye. Who's the bear, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his blocks. He only had 1 block which didn't result in a down. Of some kind, like a stumbles or a down.
Bear doing work.
No,
he had
2, sorry. Yeah, sorry, the push. But so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the bear did 2 non-blitzes in that entire game because 13 boneheads. Well, 2 non-blocks anyway. And 11 blocks and 9 resulted in a down of some kind.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does he break armor on command?
1 skull.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Everything was a stumble, a push, or a down for that bear. That was bullshit.
I'm looking at the results as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 pushes in total were
I
taken.
will agree with you on that. It was bullshit.
Yeah,
however,
of every
you're playing
single,
Dark Elves, so fuck you.
Of every single block from the Washington Trumps, 5 ended with a push. Everything else was down or stumbles. Every single other one. Jesus Christ.
That is bullshit.
That is such rolled 1 double skull, and that was it. 1 single skull.
Yeah.
Of the...
I think we have to retire Steph Hex.
The 26 blocks.
Now Drow Hex.
Drow Hex. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. No, this is just... let's get that horrible
It's gone.
horrible thing off screen.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again.
Right, let's look at something more interesting.
Well, Marv was saying he watched another game.
What games did you 2 watch? Because you both streamed and watched games, at least.
I streamed, I think I streamed 2 games? No. 1 game? 2 games? Why can't I remember?
Doesn't matter. Which one did you see?
I saw Division 1, the Aurora's Wood Elves versus P2's Chaos Dwarves.
That's another one I had to miss. Where is that?
I think I had that on in the background again.
That was brutal. That was a brutal thing to witness. I mean, if you look at the end result stats screen, this already tells a tale.
Yeah, 2-0, 18 armor breaks to 3 and a death.
Yeah. So the death also happened like in the last or second to last turn.
Yes, it made the Fey Woodway watchers a bit legless. Haha.
I think it was Legolas, wasn't it?
Yes.
The agreed one.
Yeah, and like you can see that while it's still a new team for her, she understands how it works with leap and like breaking the cage open or just leaping into the cage. But if you roll shit every time you succeed at one of the 2 things you need to succeed at, you won't get the ball.
Yeah. Also 17 SPP for the Chaos Dwarves at the end of that game. That was...
I know that feel.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, if you see the leaps were 50-50, which is it's about right, I think.
Not for...
No, for agility 4 it's correct because it's 50, or at least should be 60, around 60.
Yeah, I was going to say it should have been 66, I would have thought.
Yeah. But yeah, it was and yes, that was just brutal. Like every time something kind of succeeded, the next thing that needed to succeed was like total and utter failure. Goodbye.
Yeah,
So I think the war dances were off really quick. Like one got KO'd on turn 3 or 4, and didn't come back, and like another one turn later, after a failed cage dive, like the leap succeeded, but the block was a skull. The other blitzer got fouled off the pitch.
Hmm.
Good God.
Yeah, and one of the line elves died in this game, didn't it?
Yeah, Legolas was the lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Aurora still has both of her war dances at least, which are the two main pieces that she needs.
Yeah, those are at least still there. You can do a lot with elves.
How much longer you can ask, but
yeah,
starting agility 4 blodge with movement 8, they're going to be tough to take down.
Also, it's the only SPP she got was 5 from the MVP.
Yeah, just the MVP.
I know that feel.
No passes succeeded, just nothing. Was really hard, but yeah, if no, who's she playing?
It was Pork and Ginger Reloaded.
Yeah, no, who's she playing next?
Oh, me.
Oh. Ouch. That could hurt. That could really hurt.
Both the elf teams, games 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then, just a shout out, looking at you, Divvot, for next week.
Oh, don't worry, I'm just in full I don't give a shit mode anymore.
Oh, great. That's when you do all the bullshit.
That's when the bullshit comes out. I'm like, yeah, well, it either works or it doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't.
I've also seen a bit, I couldn't watch all of it, of Ragtrack, the Orcs, versus the Bugman's Beer Bellies, the Dwarfs.
Yeah, a 1-1 draw, that was...
Oh yeah, the German match. I didn't understand what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should have had an English cast for that, so that they could speak in German while the rest of us were sitting there just going, what?
No.
I have to compliment the rec track coach, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. Marvel.
King Felix.
Yeah, it's King Felix.
Yeah, I have to compliment his orc voice.
Yeah, that was good. I did enjoy that.
Every now and
I
then
enjoyed the random bits of German, which went into random bits of thug English. And just random swearing.
That is what you do as an orc. That is how you play Blood Bowl.
Oh, shit.
God.
It's just German, random bits of thuggy English, and then just swearing. Yeah, alright then. If that happens every game, I will watch it purely for that.
Should I roll the clip of the orcs getting an ungodly number of 6s?
Yeah, feel free. Go ahead.
Go for it. I've got okay. Stall while I get the clip ready. I gotta go get it.
Yeah. So
guys, for the next completely scheduled and of course this was going to happen part of the stream. Marv, continue.
What? We don't have Squarespace yet.
Shit, we don't. We need to get that sponsorship sorted.
Okay, I got it. We're good.
You got it. Okay, so enjoy this great and beautiful thing coming up right now.
Oh Gott, mir schwant Übles. Mhm. Oh, ernsthaft?
Du bist dran? Intercept?
Ja. Ernsthaft?
Yes!
Willst du mich
This is how you play Blood Bowl!
Leck mich.
Ja, das werde ich auch tun. Genüsslich und hart.
Scheißwort.
Okay, noch ein Dodge. Ein Dodge.
Nein. Okay. Da hat sich das Glück...
So there you go.
That is almost as bullshit as my play.
No, we cannot have a translation.
I heard Scheiße. I know what that means.
Yeah. We
do not want to have the translation.
It was mostly, oh my god, are you kidding me? I have a bad feeling about this. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And fuck orcs.
That is how you play Blood Bowl.
It's a very good thing that Sampitu wasn't playing the Blood Bowl drinking game. Oh no, not Sampitu. Shit pitcher. Sorry.
The Blood Bowl drinking game of whenever you swear you have to drink.
Is that a real thing?
We do not.
I mean, this drinking game that Feig was playing.
Oh, we do not endorse that. We don't want dead people after like 5 turns every game. Thank you.
Thank you.
We do not endorse the Blood Bowl drinking game because we don't want dead people after, like, dead viewers and coaches after
Drink
5
in
turns.
moderation, folks. Drink in moderation.
This is a weird turn.
But when someone makes an interception, then a pass and a catch with a Saurus, you down that pressure.
Oh god. You won't have too many of them, so...
Yeah, there'll be no more, so... If you want to play the Blood Bowl drinking game, then watch that on repeat.
Yeah. We don't need to wait to Friday to have another German game. After you have finished with this podcast, because surely you'll want to stay here, you can watch the VOD of the upcoming game, which is soon to start, which is Alex's Nurgle versus Shitpitch's Dwarves. Speaking of Nurgle, I've seen a bit of this game, and it was weird because nobody in their right mind wants to mention the players' names on stream.
I can
Which
only
one was
imagine
this?
you're
The
talking
Season
about the
1
Masters
or
of the
Division
Pooniverse.
1 or Division 2?
The Division 1 Nurgle. The Masters of the Pooniverse.
Yep, putting that hyphen in so you don't have to.
Masters of the Pooniverse. I don't get it. It's Pooniverse. It's easy. Oh.
Yeah, they're not...
Let's go and do that instead.
What's happening?
Speaking of which, they're going live now over on GRUMBBL 1, but don't go there yet. Stay here for a bit.
Or do multi-Twitch and leave our voice on.
Yes. Listen.
Yes,
to
post
us.
the multi-Twitch link. Maybe remove the stream that people won't know about. Yes, in case people were wondering, me and Marv are not at all watching a CCL match in the background while we're doing this podcast.
Lies. But Marv,
We're not watching it.
Go on about the Nurgle game that you watched.
It was definitely interesting, but I think... Was that the one I fell asleep off?
It was interesting, but I might have fallen asleep.
I think it was the one where I fell asleep. Also,
I've lost Divvot.
Yeah, I think I killed Div.
Oh yeah, no, that game was great. I fell asleep during. It was so enthralling.
The game from SPP wise, Shake Rattle Block got 10 SPP, and Masters of the Pooniverse
got 12.
So even game.
Yeah.
I think that was a draw, was it? Yeah, that was a 1-1
Yeah,
draw.
1-1 draw. Blood Bowl is sometimes a very good cure for insomnia. Sorry.
Oh my days.
Yeah. But did I what? I did.
You did.
I streamed another game.
Oh.
Yes, now I remember. That was the one where I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, I would hope you wouldn't fall asleep while streaming it.
Yeah. That was the Necro from Division 2 versus the Korn's Berserker.
Oh,
the Chaos
I think
team.
I did watch part of that one.
That was the bullshit Minotaur game, as I'd like to call it.
Yeah,
no offense.
Where it was possible, it would have been possible for a 2-2 at the end.
Yeah.
Because what I don't think the coach knew is that the Minotaur had the ball because he gave it to him after a touchback. and he got him to the touch, like 2 or 3 squares away from the touchdown line.
Yeah.
But he didn't realize you can still blitz, but not actually block a player to get the 1 in 6 roll on the Minotaur instead of the 50-50 for just moving without doing an aggressive action.
I mean, to be fair, I think I would have also forgotten that in the heat of the moment.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's easy to watch from a
I
third
pointed it
person
out in the
perspective.
chat, but I'm well aware that I probably only saw that because I was dispassionately watching it from the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was a good game. There were lots of surfs happening. The Soul Surfers making a name for themselves, opening their surfing school.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of their team.
Yeah, but also another thing happened, which Shane's not very happy about. Because he is now down a flesh golem.
Yeah. Styx is traveling up the river Styx.
Yeah. Killed from a normal block, from a Chaos Warrior, on turn 3 or 4 even.
It was very early on, yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Got a
want,
level
I
up
can roll that clip.
on the doggo, though.
Again, another even game SPP-wise.
Yeah, pretty even.
That was
Oh,
12
shit.
to 14 SPP, or 12 to 13 SPP.
Where's...
10, 14 to 13 SPP, sorry. I can do maths, mate.
I'm looking for the dead Styx clip. There it is. Gonna go ahead and roll that right quick here. I will. God, there's so much to do now.
These one dies working
Quick
out.
update, Marv. Have a guess who's leading the Goblin Amazon
knew
game.
it.
Oh no, the clip's live.
I bet he doesn't regen. I knew this would happen, I said! Oh, this is such a problem now.
I think we can all enjoy hearing Shane in distress.
Oh, I should have probably turned the sound up for that.
Oh well.
Play it again. Play it again.
I'm not playing it again.
No. I know who's leading. It's Amazons.
Yeah. Admittedly, the Goblins do have a good opportunity for a wanted touchdown. But anyway, back to what we're actually meant to be talking about.
Yeah, the sound for the clip was on, but we have the stream on mute, so we don't hear ourselves.
Yeah, that would be a bit weird.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just have about 4 versions of me. Ooh, KO'd Amazon from a troll. Back to the podcast. Back to the
Back to the podcast.
Right, what games haven't we gone over yet?
Well, we haven't gone over the Infected End team versus Strong and Skimpy.
Ooh, that is What the Fuck Reapers team.
No.
Strong and Skimpy, that's the Norse.
Yeah.
I think that was a good game, actually, if I remember correctly.
I think I streamed it.
I didn't see that. I think I just came in and at the start and shit talk Norse because it's the worst team in the game, and then I had to go.
I did stream that game. I don't remember what happened, but I did stream that game.
I remember it was a very close game, and I think it was probably one of the better games we've had this week, I think.
Yeah, they tied on SPP.
Yeah, it was. I think it was 14 to 13 again. 14 to 12 again, SPP.
It was a complete tie. Yeah.
What?
They tied on SPP.
Oh yeah, 12 to 12, sorry.
12-12.
Pay attention.
I can do maths, me.
Yeah, nothing crazy on the rolls.
No, and you like very even on armor breaks as well, 14 to 13.
Yeah, it was a very close match, which is surprising when it was Nurgle versus Norse.
Yeah, it's very surprising because Norse is the worst team in the game. I don't.
Last time I checked, they weren't elves, so they can't be that bad a team.
No, they're literally the worst. They have the worst big guy in the team because in the game because it does nothing except lie on the floor, and they have the worst like positional pieces because the old foreigners do nothing but roll double skulls or double both downs.
Hey, look, this one got MVP.
Yeah, but he did nothing in the game
And
because
so did the Beast
otherwise
of Nurgle as well, by the way. Beast
Yeah.
of Nurgle and the North Warrior got MVPs, so I think both coaches can be happy with that.
Yeah, you just have to do a vanity pass with your Beast of Nurgle now to get it to level up.
I mean, that's just a double 6 to pick up and throw.
Yeah, what do you give? You definitely give that one leap on doubles on the first level up, right?
No.
We're not all you, Marv.
Everything needs to learn to fly.
Look, just because they believe they can fly doesn't mean they can fly.
Gotta fly away.
Yeah, there we went over. These rat wars is also a thing that happened
The
in
last
Division
game
2.
of Division 2 we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah. The Vermintidus, the Skaven versus the expired Cheetos, the other Skaven.
Yeah. Both teams believing they can soar. No one's gonna go with the open door line, okay.
No.
Screw you guys.
I didn't see this game because I was what was I doing? I was doing something else at the same time. I don't remember. I had it on. I was watching the Overwatch League. That was it. But
yeah, I had it on, but I didn't.
Watching that
because I like that. But I'm looking at this screen. 2 expulsions for the Cheetos. Plenty of passes you expect, but an interception as well. The game looks crazy.
Yeah, the game was crazy. Like, I now know how Shane felt after my game, because he was like, I turned around for 5 minutes and you scored another 2 touchdowns. What the hell's going on?
21 SPP for the Vermintidus. Jeez.
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah, an interception, lots of passes. Like, during this game, I was afraid for a second that my probably one and only lead of the table would, like, evaporate.
Well, of having the most touchdowns.
No, because I was like, I won 4-0. I don't think... that was, from my perspective, I won 4-0. I don't think anyone can take away the lead away from me for week number 1. Well... After the 3-0 was scored, I was afraid.
It's freaking...
And then you were petrified.
Weird. It's like, I'm looking at these rolls. 100% on passes, 100% on dodges, 100% on the 1 wake up, 100% on the 1 intercept. It's epic. That's so good rolls.
Yep, 100% dodges as well.
Block 9, not as good. I'm just looking.
Yeah, but when you're only making 5 dodges, and I would assume most of those would be with the gutter runners.
The gutter runners, yeah.
You basically just expect to fail maybe one of those.
You have to bear in mind that JD is also a very new coach. So mistakes happen in your first game, and I think, like, especially Skaven, like, for most people I've talked to, is not the easiest team to play. So still,
it depends on your play styles.
Yeah, put up a good fight. And maybe went for the fouls with some of them too valuable players, because I think I saw Gatorana and the Blitzer on the outside being expelled. But yeah, in the practice game we played, that was his tactic, to remove lots of players through fouls, which I think is a valid tactic as Skaven.
Yeah, both of these Skaven teams have actually played friendly matches before they started this league, because they still appear in the history.
Oh no, you can see you can see the game that made me swear off Norse forever and ever.
Oh, was that the game you played? Was that the game against JT?
Yes.
I thought that might have been the AI.
No, that was me.
Wow.
That's the last game we had to go over as well.
Right, shall we cover the level ups then? There were very few in Season 1. In fact, there was one in Season 1.
Division 1,
Division 1.
mean?
That's the one I'm talking about. I'm tired, leave me alone.
Who was it?
It was Adakal's Werewolf.
Where is it? I've got to find the team.
It's the first one.
Yeah, it's the first one.
Stubby! The Chaos Dwarf Blocker Reborn.
That's a werewolf.
Yeah.
Damn it, transition.
You know, I seem to remember
there we go.
that Stubby was the only Chaos Dwarf blocker that ever got any SPP in Adakal's last game. And then he died.
Oh. So it's poetic justice then that he's the only one that got any SPP in his first game as well, because he got MVP and a touchdown.
Yeah.
But hey, he's got a block out of it, so, you know, this werewolf will survive a bit longer. Maybe.
We'll see. The Chaos Dwarf blocker also had block.
Yeah, but that's what you have for the Chaos Dwarf blocker.
Yeah, there's the confirmation. The only Chaos Dwarf blocker to get to level 2, and then he died. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on this team because it's all dead people.
Yeah, that's the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only level up for Division 1? Really?
Yep.
So,
if we go to the Hall of Fame, which actually will have changed now, but yeah, don't go to the Hall of Fame because it will have changed.
Where?
Now.
The Division 1.
Yeah, it don't go there. Because it includes our game that we played already.
Also,
yeah, I was going to say, for some reason, Season 1 Division 1 is also showing me Marv's Caledon comment.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah, this is the Division 1 Hall of Fame is also the Division 2 Hall of Fame, apparently. Because it's only Division 2 players on the top 10 list.
Wait.
Well done,
Let's go look at
Cyanide.
Division 2.
Well yeah, Division 2 at least had a lot of level ups.
Yeah, so who got one first? Give me a team.
Like the Vermintiders have
Let's
2.
just go to Caledon's comments because we know they got level ups.
Like the Vermintiders got 2 as well, but the coach hasn't done them yet. Probably saving them to do shortly before the team. Yes.
You bastard.
Yeah.
I threw one pass with a random lineman, and that random lineman got MVP.
Yep.
Damn. And now he has
so
kick.
you gave him kick.
Yeah. Because.
Why kick first?
Because I'm elves.
That doesn't explain anything.
Then I can do really shallow kicks and maybe get blitz and then just get the ball.
But there are much better skills to give the random elves.
Yeah, but like I really like the versatility of kick, and it's basically because otherwise I don't get to it most of the time because I'm too preoccupied with other skills. So first lineman that levels up gets kick in most of my teams. Like not chaos, not if I play chaos or something because, but on like these kind of teams, first lineman that levels up gets kick to get some good distribution or kick the ball somewhere where people forgot to put their players. And especially once I get the catches with movement 8 to just run onto shallow kicks.
The catches which you don't have.
Yeah, once I bought them after I win my next game. And roll another 6, I can afford the first one.
A lot of confidence there from Marv.
Now, if I roll a 6, I can afford him, no matter if I win or lose.
Out of interest, who are you playing next?
I'm playing JD. I'm playing the expired cheaters, the yellow Skaven.
Oh well. Well, I just hope you get Norsed.
No. Everything will be fine. Yeah, and of course I gave because none of the blitzes rolled anything interesting, so I just gave them dodge.
Yeah, so you give them dodge.
Yeah.
It was either going to be dodge or mighty blow.
Yeah. Or maybe if they rolled a strength or agility up, I would have taken that as well. But
I might have ignored the agility up on.
No, you don't. No, you don't, because then you can build the most annoying leaping ball sacker in the world.
Yeah. I feel like we've lost Divvot though.
I'm here. Hello.
There you go.
I never
You
went anywhere.
quiet. You went quiet.
Okay. Hello. I didn't go anywhere.
Join me in bullying Marv about his
No,
elves.
don't bully Marv. Let's go bully someone
Elves
else.
are great. They have nice ears and they can throw great balls. Everybody likes elves. This has been endorsed by the Elven Blood Bowl League. I don't get paid anything.
That's all the level ups then, isn't it?
No, the Super
Not from Division
Freakonomics.
2, it's not.
Super Freakonomics also got a level up. It's the Blitzer. One of the Blitzers got dodge.
Which is again standard.
Dr. X got dodge. Nurgle from TV. No, Nurgle didn't get anything.
No, I think that's all of them. With the Skaven who didn't do theirs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Corn. No, not get it. No, just
none of the others got not any.
No. Yeah, but that was the only missing one. The another Blodge Blitzer. Woohoo! Interesting.
Yeah, the only.
But also very good.
Oh no, Karen Soul Surfer's Erebus got a level up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Is it also a wolf? Yes, it's also a good boy.
A werewolf, do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, good boy. A doggy.
So what did Mr. Seventails give to?
He gave him dodge.
Which is again standard, I would have said.
You know what I expected?
I don't know.
I expect, like, this being Shane, I expect catch.
No, not on a werewolf. Maybe on a werewolf.
I mean, you have the agility axis, so give him catch, then he has the one white, who I so expected to get strong arm on the first level up and then just throw balls. Because every team's a passing team.
No, well, you see, the thing is, because he's gone, or he went with 2 golems, 2 werewolves, 1 white, and the rest zombies. That white's going to be the ball carrier, I would say. So that white will probably get sure hands, and then if he gets a double, probably dodge.
He's gonna go with leaping werewolves? Yes.
Yes. Leap.
Well, they can't get mutations, so leap on a normal agility 3-piece is pretty crap.
50-50
No.
is what it is.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, but I don't think Tails is that stupid.
Boo.
But he's into fun to watch things, so
That is true.
He
we
doesn't
might...
like taking risks at the best of times. He's not going to go for a leap with his only claw pieces,
Huh.
especially after losing the flesh golem.
But I can buy that back in 90k winnings.
Yours.
How dare you, I am, that's true.
I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it cannot be called bullying for the rest of the league and cup and eternity. I call Seven-Tailed Wolf stupid. I cannot be accused of bullying. He has admitted it himself. He was in fact offended that I implied that he wasn't that stupid. Just getting that on the record.
Somebody clip it.
Doesn't need clipping. It's there in chat. I have screenshotted it.
Now it's on stream.
There it was, I saw it.
So, I have been given free license to call Seven-Tailed Wolf or Seven-Tails, whichever name he goes by, stupid.
It'll be fun when I win again. Somebody is confident.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You have to go through the highest of high elves.
A jammy bastard. So yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Stream's
What
frozen.
It's fine.
What happened there?
It's fine.
You sure?
I'm fine. Carry on. I mean, what else is there to talk
Right.
about? We talked about all the teams, talked about the levels. What's next?
Next games.
Well,
Let's
Let's-
have a look at the schedule.
I mean, hang on.
Can
I'm going to have to draw a big black box over my...
Yeah. Can you put on the at least for Division 2 the table without the because Division 2 didn't have a game yet. It's like
Yeah, we can put up the leaderboard.
I can put
the standings.
the leaderboard, yeah.
I mean, we could also just probably go to the GRUMBBL website at whatever the fuck that link is.
It's grumble.co.uk. Is it under the stream or is Genesis? Grumble, not Genesis.
What?
Fucking Fantasy Flight. Is Grumble true?
No, it's not set up as well as GRUMBBL one is.
The disliked stepchild that did not get set up to this as nicely.
What? What?
Well, there's the leaderboard for Division 2.
Yes. So, as you can see, Caldor's Comets are currently in first place, followed by the Vermintiders, followed by the Karen Soul Service. And then there were 4 draws, or 2 draws, so 4 teams at 1 point, and then 3 losses to offset the 3 wins.
Exactly the same as Division 1, to be fair. That is exactly the same as what happened in Division 1
The results
matches.
were repeated over the 2 divisions.
Yeah, we're flying information.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, schedule for next week, for week 2. Division 2 at least. We have Khorne's Berserkers versus the Vermintiders. That should be a good game, actually, Chaos versus Skaven.
That's happening on Friday at 7. All times GMT.
Yeah, there you go.
Or UTC, if you prefer that.
Yeah.
Then, game 2 is the Expired Cheetos versus Caldor's Comments.
Also Friday at 7.
Yay!
Multi-Twitch, everyone, multi-Twitch.
Yeah, or 8 p.m. Marvelous local time, which is apparently now a thing.
Yep, wherever Marv is, that's Marvelous local time. If he goes to Australia again, that'll be Marvelous local time. When he comes to the UK for CoxCon, that's Marvelous local time. If he ever goes off to America, guess what? It's Marvelous local time.
When he goes to Mars, that's Marvelous local time.
No, that's Marvelous local time. Hey! Got it! Ba-ba-ba.
And that's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so Skaven versus High Elves. That interesting game, I suppose. Well, to be fair, it's just a rematch of JD versus Marv, but where Marv's not playing Norse.
Where I'm not playing the worst team in the game, yes.
I bet you're looking forward to
you're
that
not
one,
playing
aren't you?
Well, you are playing Elves, you are playing the worst team in the game.
What, Necro versus Dark Elves? No, it's not Friday. No, it's not also on 7. No! Don't put that on us.
Is it actually?
I don't think.
No, it's not scheduled. He is making a joke.
Good.
It's not scheduled. I am looking at the tweet list.
I would have
think it's
eaten
actually
him.
on Saturday. I think it's going to be on the weekend.
I would have eaten him.
Yeah, so anyway, we have Dark Elves versus Lizardmen, which is on Saturday at 1 p.m.
Unfortunately, again, with Patrick being such a new player and Aaron being such a... And I might vomit here. I can't say it. It's
Do you want me to do
player.
it?
He's an alright player. I can say that. He's an alright player.
I have a bad feeling Patrick's going to get stomped again, unfortunately. I feel really bad saying that, but it's going to happen. Aramis is really good at the game, and Patrick's really new to the game.
Yeah, what Divvot said, because I can't get that out without choking.
The hashtag for this game will be chomp or stomp.
Your hashtags are on point, my man.
I'm trying.
All I'm saying is the moral victory will be with Patrick, just for
not being elves.
Yeah, just for not being elves. And if he kills another dark elf, then no one will complain.
No, that'd be good.
In fact, I'd find it hilarious if he actually won this game. Kill Dr. X and Robin Sparkles. That would just be the best.
No, not Robin Sparkles.
And then
the frenzy jump up dodge witch elf. Yeah, kill that.
But I can't make my let's go to the mall jokes if she's dead.
I don't care. Look, you'll see her again next year.
That is true.
In Adakul's next.
Sidequest Casualties 3.
Yeah. Or just as a new recruit
just-
later in the league.
Psycho Casualties 3. Kill me.
Then we have Washington Trumps versus Infected End Team, so Kislev versus Nurgle.
I'm excited to see how the Washington Trumps play. I want to know are they going to continue what they did when it was playing against his brother?
I really
or
hope they
play
play properly.
I kind of want to see a bit of both. Like, play properly, and then if it starts going wrong...
For just fouling the absolute shite out of your opponent.
Yeah, but like...
Every single turn, it's probably not it.
Maybe start playing properly, and then if shit starts to go wrong, they revert
then
back.
Foul the shit out of your opponent.
That game's tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Adam is streaming that, and I want to thank you again live on stream for picking that up when shit happened. That mean I couldn't when I was scheduled to. So thank you, Adam.
GRUMBBL Fatalities is a good name.
Yeah, that's a solid name.
Hashtag the unpredictables for the Kislev versus Nurgle
Also,
game.
I want to see how Reaper plays with this Nurgle team as well.
Yeah.
I think Reaper can do quite well with this Nurgle
The
team.
unpredictables. That's a very good hashtag because you don't know what the Kislev are going to do. Are they going to foul? You don't know what the Nurgle are going to do. Are they going to try and score on their own end zone? You don't know.
Yeah. And then there's...
Live it down.
Nope, one every episode. That's my goal.
And then there's the Norse versus the Necro in a fight to figure out who has the better wolves. It's already been decided. It's Necro because Norse is the worst team in the game.
I mean, the fact that Necro have werewolves.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not Necro, is it?
Yeah, it's Necro. Necro has
Oh yeah,
werewolves.
Crown's also. Sorry, I was looking at Strong and Skimpy and went going, they're not Necro, are they? No, they're the Norse.
No.
Well done. Well done.
Hashtag who's a good boy.
Werewolves are the better wolves because they have claw
Yeah.
and frenzy. Like,
Yeah, all Division 2 games have been scheduled for the week.
Hey.
Division 1 is slacking.
No, we're not slacking. We've just got more busy
have Super
lives.
Freakonomics actually been scheduled?
I think there's
I
three
thought they were
missing.
talking about this weekend, but I don't think a time had been
Yeah.
announced yet.
Yeah, it's everything will happen before Sunday at 12 a.m. So
Hello.
Hello.
yes, hi.
Oh. Can you hear us?
And
Jimmy?
I'm back.
Hello.
No.
Sorry, my internet is just randomly deciding to stop and start.
I mean, we could hear you the entire time.
What?
We could hear you
Yes.
the entire time.
The fuck, computer? What? What?
What?
I just thought my internet had cut out itself. I didn't realise I could be heard, yet nothing was coming back to me. You both went silent.
Moving on.
So Division 1.
Do I want to put the
games.
schedule up because it has the result from my other game there?
Have you got the ability to draw a spoiler box?
No. Wait, no. Maybe I can.
In
Hang
which
on.
case, no.
Wait, is that? Oh, I can. I can do this. Hang on. I need to open Paint. Oh, that's not Paint.
Yes, channel my paint skills.
To open
You've
Paint.
seen
You can
them.
watch me do this.
You nearly vomited at them.
Not that big. Fill it black. There we go. Then I need to go File. So actually, I'm going to move this over here because I don't need to see where I save it. Just in case. File save as GRUMBBL. I'll call it the
GRUMBBL spoiler box.
So it's saved in there, and then I go to my file browser, which I need to get up over here. Then I go to the folder where I
And
saved
while
it.
Divvot's doing that, the Goblin Amazon game has finished.
With 2-0 to the Amazons. Boo. No goblin fun.
Okay,
No.
the spoiler box has been deployed.
The Goblins had a player die as well, and 3 expulsions for the for the dirty players.
Secret weapons.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can now transition over. Spoiler box has been successfully deployed. Huzzah. Now you'll have no idea what happened.
It was a
Unless you go to
game.
the website.
Yeah, but like, if you want to go to the website and have a look, then that's your decision. But now it's not rumored on stream for you.
Yeah.
Or in the VOD.
Yes. Spoiler box.
Yeah, we have-
Hooray.
Yeah, so this
spoiler boxes.
the spoiler box game is Vampires versus Undead. That happened yesterday evening. The VOD is on GRUMBBL, the Twitch channel. You can watch it there, and it will make its way to YouTube sometime.
Maybe.
At some point, hopefully.
Anyway, game 1. Ragtrek versus Pork and Ginger Reloaded. Orcs versus Chaos Dwarves. That's going to be a nice game, I think.
Lots of punchy.
Yeah.
And
I
passing.
think the Chaos Dwarves should win this, though. I think.
They really dominated the Wood Elves.
But they're Wood Elves.
Yeah,
they're Wood Elves.
They are Wood Elves. They are like sticks compared to Orcs who break easily.
No, sticks
Still only
died.
having 5 Chaos Dwarf blockers is not the best, but...
Yeah, but also there's one Black Orc missing on the Orc team, so it's basically cancels itself out. Is that how it works?
I mean, they could have been 2 block up instead of the 1 block up.
Yeah,
Tackle,
sure.
especially with the Orcs having a Goblin, but...
Yeah.
You know, they've got 4 Hobgoblins themselves, so...
Who have the... By the way, I have to put this in. They have the funniest foul animation if they foul certain players, especially Wood Elves. Because it looks like the Hobgoblins just kick the players in the balls.
I mean, I thought that's just what they were doing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but with the Wood Elves, how they lie prone, also, it's perfect. It's like...
Yeah.
The perfect storm. Anyway, the other game is
Not an important one. We can skip past that. No one cares about either of those teams.
What's you mean wait, hashtag shirtless?
Yes, that was it. Hashtag
Sons of Lustria, the Lizards versus the Feywood Waywatchers.
The Wood Elves.
I gotta put it on Jamie and his Lizards just because it's Wood Elves. And Wood Elves aren't going to do that well against Skinks.
It's not very experienced with Wood Elves.
Yeah, no,
And is also Wood Elf down.
Yeah.
Admittedly, she'll be getting that back as a journeyman, but...
True. But yeah, I just throw that to Lizardman. Just because I know how good...
And she's also got an apothecary as well. That does help. I've not got an apothecary.
Where's the other game? Is it? Oh, it's not. Okay.
Next,
that's not good.
Next
the Whiskey
is the Whiskey Kings versus Side Quest Casualties 2 Reckoning, which is Dark Elves
Necro versus
Dark Elf.
Yeah.
That'll be a good one as well.
Interesting. Do they Figgy also being alignment down?
Yeah, and SQ Casualties being a white down. You're welcome.
No.
That's the thing. Jamie, we killed a player each in that matchup.
Yep.
You killed a lineman and I killed a white.
Yeah.
My kill was better than yours.
Also worth 2 SPP.
Yes.
I mean, so was mine, yes.
Yeah.
But I think I had the better game overall.
And,
Look, just go and watch the game, everyone.
It was what I've seen. It was pretty crazy.
It was a dirty game.
Yeah. And last but not least, also because it's not last since it's currently going on.
This is a great transition. Now Jamie should end the stream so that we can raid that game going on live right now.
Oh.
I mean, do we really have that little to talk about?
I mean, we've got the game to talk about, then what?
I was promised 2 dead troll slayers at the end of this game.
Yeah, there better be 2 dead troll slayers at the end of this game.
I was promised this yesterday. I see
2 living troll slayers.
Spoilers, 2 living troll slayers.
We're halfway through the game. They could still die.
They should.
However, do you know what I would like to talk about? Because this is also just a generic Blood Bowl stream. It's not just a GRUMBBL stream. There's CCL Cup matches.
And I'm going to go get up and get a drink now because I know literally nothing.
So, Marv, have you been watching the CCL?
You're not Jon Snow. I've seen the end of this of lizards getting murdered by orcs, or was it the other way around?
It was lizards getting murdered by orcs. Yes, that did happen.
I've seen the end, like the tail end of that one.
Yeah, I saw the end of that. That was brutal.
And then I've missed Necro versus Necro, sadly. I don't actually know who won that.
I will not tell you then.
It's Necro, right?
Yes, unsurprisingly, it was Necro that won the Necro versus Necro matchup. But it was also a repeat of two guys that get drawn, apparently get drawn against each other at the start of every single CCL bracket.
I mean, it was Elliot and Davo. What's his name?
Yeah, Andy Davo, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Both very good players. Elliot was playing halflings in the last CCL and was amazing.
Didn't he beat Andy then?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
and it was hilarious because I think Andy had a proper. It was either like a proper undead team or something stupid like that. It was
Chaos, I think.
Was it Chaos?
Yeah, it was Krampus. My Style was the Chaos team. And yeah, he caught a lot of flack for that. Where he, in my opinion, rightfully says, why do people feel the need to be haha, you lost to halflings, and not like, oh, that was a good match and you just lost to a good player?
Which is true. He did lose to a good player because Elliot is. He got to the quarterfinals of the top teams from every race that competed in the CCL. Got to the quarterfinals from the round of 32, and he's a good player.
Yeah, so no shame in losing to halflings if your opponent is that good. So don't mock anyone.
Yeah.
And and now
I've actually got the challenge page open, which is giving me all the scores. But I've not watched most of the matches. So the first game was Dark Elves versus High Elves. I'm just going down in order.
Yeah.
Who do you think won that? If you want me to tell you the answer.
Just from experience.
The two coaches were Bad Storm and G-Car.
No, I don't know those names either. Just from experience, I think Dark Elves have it's the better all-round team in general.
I think Dark Elves are supposed to be a better team than High Elves. I think I'm not too sure.
Yeah, so I if it's a total even matchup, I'd probably give it to Dark Elves, depending on the
even matchup.
Yeah, depending on the injuries and everything. You can't really as I don't know the teams, so because there are some very weird teams. Wasn't Elliot the one that went to the CCL final with 4 elves?
Yes, he was also the guy in the season before last. He was the guy that made it to the. I think it was High Elves or Pro Elves made it to the final.
Pro Elves versus the Undead and got battered because he only had 5
He faced 2 Undead teams in the semi-finals and finals, got slaughtered. But give me a second. I will get to the actual matchup so I can see what. Or I can't, because it turns out I've taken all my teams out of the CCL. Fine, let me search the leagues. You know what? Easiest way to do it, make a new team. Create, no.
You can never beat the placeholder names that I have created. For that video where it presented the teams and it had the Goblin and the Minotaur running around.
Oh yeah.
Behind the scenes snippets, you only get this here on the podcast, not anywhere else. I was told to create a Goblin team with a Dark Kit. This is the name and the team motto of my Goblin team. It's created the Goblin team with a Dark, and the team motto is with a Dark Kit.
Yeah, so...
Because placeholder names are best.
Yeah, so the Dark Elves were called the Darkside Bombadors. Their team value was, or is, after the game, 1940.
Oof, that's high.
Yeah. There are a lot of very high-leveled players on that team. And some very nicely skilled high-level players on that team. The High Elves were called Pretty Care Bears. Where are you?
Some of these CCL team names. Like, I know that the best team name is actually Orc Team that battered the Lizards.
Yeah.
And
after the end of that game, they are team value 1790.
Ouch.
So now you know that. Again, they have some very good players. They have 2 agility 5s. One of the agility 5 catchers has a movement 9 level up as well, and they have a strength 4 lino. So now you know that. Who do you think won?
I still think Dark Elves.
Well, spoiler alert. The score was 4-1.
Jesus.
And it went to the High Elves of GRUMBBL.
Oh boy.
Yes. I really want to see what happened in that match. Because, damn. Oh. In fact, no, I can actually find the stats for that match because I can get the teams. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so the Dark Elves got 9 armor breaks, the High Elves got 5.
Yes, you don't have in most of those high-scoring games. I've noticed you don't have many armor breaks because people are more preoccupied with getting the ball over the line than
with scoring.
Yeah.
The Pretty Care Bears had 50% ball possession.
Jesus Christ!
From the Dark Elves.
50%.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm angry and I beat up the CPU with my 2,500 team value or mixed all elf, I don't get as much ball possession.
Yeah. To be fair, the blocks were even. 31 from the Dark Elves, 39 from the High Elves. Dark Elves inflicted 2 KOs and 1 injury. High Elves inflicted 1 KO. So yeah, it was quite an even game, to be honest. I would have said, apart from the scoreline.
The scoreline tells another tale. Yeah.
Then what was the second game? Second game. So the winner of this game. Oh, it was the Orcs versus Lizardmen game. So GK's High Elves are playing the Orcs that destroyed the Lizardmen team.
You mean the Orcs that are just called equal sign?
Oh, is that their actual name?
Yeah, it's just an equals sign.
Yeah,
there was some guy in chat during that game made a great joke, which I'm now gonna steal. Which was like, it's funny that in a game with 2 so uneven teams, the orcs are an equal sign.
Yeah, because equality matters. Yeah, those Black Orcs are nasty. There's so much guard on that team, so much block on that team.
Doesn't one of the Black Orcs have blodge?
Yeah, and guard. Just because.
Black Orc! Why would he dodge?
It's a level 4 Black Orc.
He just stands there.
Orcs have blodge.
Jesus!
There's the level 4 Black Orc that has block, dodge, guard. Then there's a level 5 Black Orc that has block, mighty blow, guard, and dodge. Because why not? Then what are the blitzers? The level 6 blitzer has mighty blow, pile-on, tackle, juggernaut, and pro to go with his block. Because why not? That guy's a monster. And now he's going to destroy High Elves, so that's going to be hilarious.
You would like to see that, right?
Oh, I would love to see that. I really want to watch that match. So the third game, and I think you're going to like this one, Marv, it's Halflings versus Undead, 2 great teams.
Oh, Halflings are going to win.
Yeah, it's Wolf. Well, it's already been played, so I know the score.
Boo. Did Halflings win?
Halflings. I've not heard of Wolfbach before, but from what I've seen in the CCL Discord, he's meant to be quite good. And then Zarathustra's Undead. Zarathustra, I've definitely seen around in the previous season.
Yeah, it's like the same names tend to pop up there.
Yeah, they're just good all over, generally. And they always play different teams, I tend to find. Each season they go for a different team to try and qualify with. So, how do you think that game went?
Like my heart says the Halflings won, but I think the Undead are like...
So it's your heart against your head, basically.
Yeah, my head would put the Undead in front because Undead's a really solid team.
I mean, you're definitely not wrong with that.
Yeah.
Especially looking at this team. It's actually not that high-level team. It's a 1560 team after that game.
But that's probably still like giving the Halflings like 500k in petty cash or so.
Well, let me have a look. Let me find them. Trees are real. Yep, they're 990 after that game. I'd like to say because a lot of them died, but it doesn't look like they were that injured. And again, not many level ups. One level 5 halfling. Jesus Christ.
How? How does the thing survive that long?
Because it's got bloody lead, a sure feet, block, sidestep, sprint, and dodge. That's how.
Yeah, it just doesn't get hit. It runs away.
Oh, Christ.
Played definitely
matches,
won.
Got 4 MVPs. That helps.
Yeah.
Scored 15 touchdowns, that guy has.
Holy shit.
Inflicted 2 KOs and 9 injury from 30 blocks. That's bullshit.
Wow. Yeah, definitely want to see more games because now it's like with the first round over, it helps because it's less games.
Yeah, no, but we're digressing. Guess who won that game? Oh no, you've said your heart versus your head.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be pleased to know your heart won. The Halflings won that 2-1.
Oh damn! Go Halflings!
Yeah, I will find the stats for that game now. Bear in mind, the Halflings had only played 15 games before that.
It makes sense. You probably want to play as little games with
possible, yes.
Halflings as possible, yeah.
So it was 2-1 to the Halflings. The Halflings got 3 armor breaks. The Undead got 12.
Halfling game, yeah.
Halflings had 25% ball possession. Undead had 43%.
Yeah, but if you throw flings around, you don't need ball. You don't need to have the ball for all the time.
Yeah. So the Undead had 43 blocks succeeded versus 24 from the Halflings, inflicted 2 KOs and 7 injuries compared to the Halflings' 1 KO and 1 injury inflicted. And still lost. Like, the Undead got 14, 18, 20, 22 SPP from that game. The Halflings got 13.
So, I guess a lot of injuries?
Yeah, I would guess so. But they rolled a lot of skulls and both downs. There are 24 skulls, 16 both downs, 37 pushes, 8 stumbles, and 10 downs. 10 pals. And to be fair, the Halflings' block dice were just as bad. But yes, no, that's a game that I would have liked to have. So Wolfbach's Halflings progressed to round 2, where they await. The next game hasn't been played yet. That's Pro Elves versus Lizardmen. There's 2 Lizardmen teams made it through to this CCL league. Okay.
I mean, it's the best of every team, and then like 12. How many teams are there?
Up overall.
Yeah, the next 12 get wildcards. Yeah. Is it 12 or is it?
No, it's 8. It's 24 from the main team, then the 8 top next highest runners up from every team. So there can't be more than 2 teams from the same race. So if say the top 3 runners up from the races or the highest win percentages were 4 Lizardman teams, only the second place Lizardman team would make it through after as a wild card. Then it would go to the next race. So yes, I think Terrific Kick is this Lizardman coach. I think he made it through in first place from the Lizardman. And I don't know Arzawain. I think there's only 1 Pro Elf team. Oh no, there are 2 Pro Elf teams. So I think
check your battery.
What?
Something popped up on screen with a battery on it.
Oh, that'll be my headset.
Yes, Divvot. I didn't even realise you were still around. I thought you'd literally just gone.
No, I got to be here to frickin' when you just start rambling to end the stream. So I got to be here.
Stop rambling. We said we do a 2-hour podcast.
Well, I guess I'll just take a back seat for the last hour.
No, talk. Join in.
What? I don't know anything about the CCL. I haven't got anything.
To be fair, neither do we. Me and Marv are just talking about what we think will happen.
I'm not
Lots
bothered.
of yeah.
So that game still needs to be played. The winner will go up against the half.
Nobody
would
want to
go up
against
either the High Elves or the Orcs. So, game 5. This is a game that's also been played. It was Synonymous's Kislev versus Rootery's Skaven.
Kislev won 6-0. I can tell you that. No, probably not.
I mean, you're wrong.
Of course I'm wrong.
You're wrong. It was 2-1 to the Skaven.
Boo. Nobody likes Skaven.
They're alright.
Not even the Skaven likes Skaven.
Kislev are far more
Just a shame Skaven are an actual decent team.
Kislev are too.
Anyway, the winner of that game will go on to play the winner of the Bretonnians versus Underworld, which was Cyber Knights Bretonnians versus Diomed's Underworld. Again, 2 good coaches.
Yeah, I've heard those names.
I think they've both been in the past 2 CCLs that we've actually bothered to watch. So yeah, who do you think won that?
What was it? No, not Undead.
Bretonnian versus Underworld.
No. Underworld? No, it's like I've heard people call Underworlds like you take all the worst parts from other teams and then make a new team with it.
Basically, yeah. It's like it's Skaven, Troll, Hobgoblins. I mean, people make it work, but yeah. Anyway, who do you think won that one?
Bretonnians.
I mean, you're right. They did win. Again, 2-1, so they played the Skaven.
Lots of 2-1s. So
it's probably going to be the most common result.
It's apparently true that 2-1 is the most common result in Blood Bowl. Just like 7 is the most common result if you roll 2d6. Yes, I've co-opted this joke.
No, yeah, I mean, feel free, but as long as you give me credit.
What?
I was saying, feel free to steal my joke, but as long as you give me credit for it.
I just did.
As long I stole it from someone else, so it's fine.
Yeah, I co-opted it. It's mine now.
Anyway, the next match is the 2 Necro teams of Andy Davo versus Elliot, which you said you didn't want to know the winner of.
Yeah, just tell me. I'm probably not gonna get around to watch it anyway.
It was Eliod.
And
I'm fairly sure that the joke from Artemis is Eliod just beats
Davo anytime.
Davo every single season in round 1. I think that was the joke of the curse. It might be another coach that I'm thinking of, but yeah. Still, that's a shame, because those two Necro teams could have both made it far, I think.
Yeah. It's always... it's always a shame if like two of the favorites or something get grouped together.
Yeah. So Eliod will go on to play the winner of Mike the Machine's Humans versus Rick Reckless's Vampires, which again has also been played, so I know the winner.
It was Vampires.
Yeah, about that.
It was
Mike's Humans with the 3-2 win.
Yeah, Vampires can't do good. They're not allowed.
I mean, Mike's pretty good. His Skaven were in the final for the last one.
I'll take your word for that, because I cannot remember to save my life.
I think it was the final or semi-final. He had the Skaven team that was just named Skaven, and it was colored yellow. Like, the text was colored yellow.
Fair enough. Anyway, I'm just going to try and find that vampire team. Rick Reckless's vampire team. There were some nice players on it, to be fair. Not many levels among the thralls, but 3 vampires with... And to be fair, only 3 rerolls as well. That's interesting. But 3 vampires, 2 with Blodge, 1 with Blodge Tackle and Pro. The other with Blodge and Guard. The other just with Block Mighty Blow. That's impressive.
Yeah, but just 3 rerolls for vampires is... how do you say?
Insane.
Ambitious was what I was going to say.
And to be fair, I only played 21 games, so I only played 20 games to even make it that far. Which, again, is almost impressive.
I mean, all these teams have amazing records to be where they are. It's like, I've seen some that played like only 12 games and like, okay, I've been 12-0, okay, I'm in high. It's like, okay, but you have way less SPP than everybody else.
Yes, but you're going to die. That's the whole point. They will die.
Violently. Screaming.
Yeah, so it's Eliod's Necro versus Mike's Human, and I don't think Mike's Humans are going to win that.
No, it's Eliod.
I mean, to be fair... Mike's Humans are quite good.
Do they have an ogre? The second
yes,
was...
they do, because he has block and guard.
Yeah. The second worst big guy in the game, next to the Yeti. From my perspective, he is.
Got an Agility 2 Blitzer with... Yeah, they got a level 6 Blitzer as well, and level 5 and a level 6 Blitzer. At level 5, Blitzer's got Strength 4, Mighty Blow, Guard, Tackle. I need to find Eliod's team. That could be nasty. There's Eliod's Necro. Ooh, because Eliod's missing a Ghoul and a Flesh Golem from that game.
Ooh, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Admittedly, his other Flesh Golem that is there is basically an ogre in its own right. Just without Bonehead. Because it's got a Strength up, it's got Block, it's not got Mighty Blow, but it's got Stand Firm, Thick Skull, and Regen to make up for it. So he's basically got his own ogre. And then he's still got the 2 werewolves. One of which is nasty. Christ. Agility 4, Blodge, Sidestep, Werewolf. That's insane.
Give it leap.
No!
Yes.
You don't leap werewolves.
If he's 4, if he's agility 4, you can do it.
No, because you give him Blodge and Sidestep. Then you don't need to leap in.
And then you give him leap.
No. Not everyone needs leap, Marv.
Kislev says otherwise.
Or Kislev is shit, you know this.
Well, do you actually want me to bring up this game? because I'm gonna if you're gonna continue shit talking my Jumpy Bear Man like that.
Anyway, the next game that hasn't been played is Diom Lord's Khemri versus Sergal's Humans. I think that human team's quite good as well, to be honest. I've not seen what Diom Lord's Khemri are like, but I know he's a good coach. Both of them are good coaches, actually. I've heard both their names. Oh, wow, that human team's 1790 team value. Again, has an ogre.
Sometimes, at least it was a problem with Nitro Team. Sometimes I think their team value get too high too quickly, but the players don't get that great in the same way.
Yeah, well, the problem is when you get to team values that high, you tend to go up against Claw, Pile-on, Mighty Blow teams that just murder you. Especially if you can't get Claw, you're just at a disadvantage from the start. But I think this game will be close. I think there are a good load of level ups spread out across the Khemri team and a good load of level ups spread out across the human team there. I think that'll be a close game. I want to watch that. The winner of that goes on to play the winner of Pro Elves versus Wood Elves. Geryon, who's one of the main PC admin, I think, in the CCL Discord, versus Kiander.
You've definitely heard Gary before. Is he Wood Elves?
Every team in the last one.
Yeah.
Got slaughtered by dwarves.
Is he Wood Elves or is he the other elves?
He's Pro Elves. So, do you want to know the winner of that game? Because that game has been played.
Oh, that has already been played.
Yep.
I'd say Wood Elves, but probably not.
No, it was Geryon's Pro Elves 2-1. Which, yeah, to be fair, Geryon is a good coach. From the few games I've seen, he's a very good coach.
And Pro Elves and Wood Elves are pretty close anyway. You get you have the Wardenses, but you also have the catches are also pretty amazing.
Yeah, the Geryon's Pro Elves are 1570 at the moment. Where are the Wood Elves? Oh, and Kiander's Wood Elves are 1420.
So pretty low, actually.
Yeah, so to be fair, 12 armor breaks from Geryon versus 9 armor breaks from Kiander. They're both pretty much armor 7, I think, across the board. So that does help. Quite even game. Yeah, 2 KOs and 1 injury inflicted from Geryon versus 4 KOs and 2 injuries inflicted from Kiander. So I think that was a very close game by the looks of it. I haven't watched. Then we're getting close to the end of it, so don't worry, you can go in about 5-10 minutes.
That's fine. I'm sat here being happy. I'm drinking my Ribena. Got the other game open. Ribena.
What is that?
You know what cordial is?
No.
Do you know what squash is?
A type of pumpkin.
No. Do you know what water is?
Yes.
Right. So.
Okay.
You take water and you add it to cordial or squash. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to explain it to you. Coxcon, I'll get you some Ribena.
Okay.
Anyway, Marv. Artemis is also streaming the Necro game. So if you didn't want to watch the Necro game, give us 10 minutes. Artemis Black is streaming the replay of that game. Go watch it. I'll put it on multi-Twitch at the moment because that's going to be a great game. And Divvot, what's the score from the current game that we've got on?
It's 1-1. The Nurgle just scored.
Give us a sideline update.
Well, there are 2 injured dwarves.
Okay.
Also, you both missed an amazing thing. So, what happened was, Alex, who's playing the Nurgle, tried to pass it from one Pestigore to another to try and obviously get him the SPP. The Pestigore in question was on the touchdown line. He dropped the ball, it went out. And then it got thrown in, and then it went out from the throw, and it went out again, and ended up in his own half.
Oh god.
He managed to get it back and score, but Jesus.
That is very unfortunate. That robbed him of a lot of time, probably.
Probably of all the time.
Yeah.
I think like a turn.
So yes, we'll go through the last few of these games, and then we'll close down the first proper episode of this podcast. Well, hopefully next week we'll have a bit more to talk about, because we can actually go over proper level ups.
This kind of squash.
Compare teams. Pardon?
No.
He sent me the definition of squash. And I'm like, no, that kind of squash. Robinsons.
Anyway.
It's orange juice.
Yeah, no, but it's not. It's like, it's not just orange juice. It's a concentrate. So you add water, you put like a little bit of that in the bottom of your glass, and then you fill the rest up with water.
Ah, okay, so time waste juice, I get it.
It's not time waste juice!
I promised people wild tangents, so there you go, that's also fulfilled.
Oh, while that flesh golem got injured in turn 4. Oh no, it regened, that's fine.
But Ribena is delicious.
Anyway,
I come from the place where
game
Vimto
is the Goblin vs Amazon game that was just played.
Which Amazon's won 2-0.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, last turn touchdown.
Yeah, then they'll play the winner of either Drion or Pupok, which is Nurgle versus Chaos. That should be an amazing game. Because both of those teams, I think, have very high team value. Let's find them. Pupok. Okay, just don't find me a team. What? Blood Bowl, what are you doing?
Maybe the teams have been deleted, even if the game has not been played.
No, I think it's just Blood Bowl, Blood Bowl.
Cyanide.
Yeah. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I will scroll through. So, Drion's Nurgle team.
Another dwarf just got injured.
Good.
That's worth interrupting that for. Which dwarf? How badly
injured? It was a
injured?
long beard and it's badly injured. I think one earlier was missed next game though, but it was just a long beard, so it's not a big deal.
And I think like I saw another one was an agility break, so nothing major for the dwarves, but still out for the next game. I don't know if he apothecary that or if he has an apothecary, so.
Yeah, so Drion's Nurgle team is team value 2070.
Jesus.
He's got a level 5 Beast of Nurgle, man. Level 5. He's got so many skills, there's just a square with 3 dots in to show that he's got more skills that have gone off page. Like, this
is a monster.
Apart from its normal stuff, it has guard, stand firm, block, break, tackle, and then its niggling injury. That's it. That's an insane Beast of Nurgle.
Yikes.
It's got a level 5 Nurgle Warrior, a level 3 Nurgle Warrior, a level 6 Nurgle Warrior, and a level 4 Nurgle Warrior. A level 6 Pestigore, and a level 2 level 4 Pestigores. Oh.
I mean, how many games has that team played? Because that sounds like a whole lot.
This team's record is... it's 7 losses, 9 draws. Have a guess how many wins.
52.
35.
27.
Oh.
You both went too high.
Oh.
Average score of 1 per game.
Yeah.
5 successful catches. 59 touchdowns scored and 129 casualties inflicted.
Yeah, I was about to say all these SPP are probably casualties.
Inflicted 24 kills.
That's a proper murder Nurgle team.
And has made 1 successful interception.
Yay! I hope it was the Beast of Nurgle.
Oh,
Like,
Then
you know where...
I will check for you, Divvot.
Yeah, you know where it's
because
just...
it will tell me.
Where someone throws the ball and it's like it's just a beast of Nurgle happens to be in the way. It's like, I may as well click on him, and you never know, and then it gets it.
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh my God.
it wasn't the beast of Nurgle.
Boo!
That's sad.
I will scroll through and see if I can find out who it was for you.
The other game just ended, by the way.
Yes.
Who won?
It was 1-1.
Nobody.
Was it a draw?
It was a draw.
If nobody won, then might have been a draw.
The interception came from a level 3 rotter.
Rotters are deceptive because they absolutely look like they have agility 2 or 1, but they don't.
Yeah, they're agility 3. That is impressive.
Yeah, because they look so similar to, and don't they use the same animations and stuff as the zombies?
I don't know.
Nah. They look so similar to them, like shambling and stuff. So it's like you
to
don't.
be fair, your team is the lower team value team.
What with 2070?
Yeah, Pupok's Chaos team are 2130 with 150k petty cash. This is the team. It's 1, 2, 3 level 6 Chaos Warriors, 1 level 5 Chaos Warrior, 2 level 6 Beastmen, a level 5 Beastman, 4 level 3 Beastmen, and a level 1 Beastman.
Okay, and how many of those have Claw, Mighty Blow piling on?
So,
All
for
of them.
Claw, we have 1, 2, 3 Chaos Warriors with Claw, Mighty Blow, no piling on, but 2 of them have Tackle, all 3 of them have Guard. Yep. And all 3 of them are Block. The Beastman has Claw, Mighty Blow, Pile on, Tackle. So that level 6 Beastman is going to be the killer. One of the Beastmen, the other level 6...
Robo Bazza. Is that just... Oh, that's me. I'm Roboing. I'm the Robo one. Oh no, that's worse. That's bad for everybody. Yeah, I am. Hang on. Just gonna leave the Discord call and join. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I was the Robo then.
No,
No,
everybody was the robot.
Everyone
That
had a
was
turn as
just
the
Discord.
Robo.
Yeah, that's what we call in our D&D campaign, because that happens once every week for some reason. It's what we call Discord's Robo Power Hour.
Yeah, it's just a Discord thing, I think. But yeah, no, that Chaos team is just as nasty as that Nurgle team is.
Yeah. Not sponsored by Discord. Buy more Discord Nitros so the voice servers don't die all the time.
No, because they won't put it into that.
Not sponsored by Discord.
So, yeah, they have a Strength 5 Chaos Warrior with tentacles. Because why not? Block, Mighty Blow, Strength 5, Strength Up, Guard, and Tentacle. That's nasty. And then they have 2 Agility 4 Beastmen. One of those Agility 4 Beastmen has Movement 7. And yeah, that's going to be an amazing game, and I really want to watch it. Oh. And then after that, we have Artemis's own Chaos Dwarves versus Dionysian's Dwarf team. That'll be fun.
Oh god,
Because
dwarves.
both those are good players. And Artemis has actually tried to murder his Chaos Dwarf team before the start of this game, or start of this bracket.
I hate dwarves.
So the winner of that goes on to either play Bleeding Hippies Orcs or Wolfbane Sons Dark Elves.
Bleeding Hippie being the current reigning CCL champion with his Murder Nurgle team.
Yep. I mean, I know who won that Orc Dark Elf game.
Was it the orcs?
It was Hippie.
Yeah. Is it Murder Orcs now?
I don't know, I've not checked.
Yeah.
And
Probably.
the last two games, because I want to watch the second half of this, Nurgle or Necro off, was Sven Rutterbeger's Dwarfs versus Space Cadets Norse. The Dwarfs won it 1-0. And then Anraka's Ogres versus Andrew's Chaos Dwarfs. The Chaos Dwarfs won that 1-0. So it's Dwarf versus Chaos Dwarf in the second round, and Dwarf versus Chaos Dwarf in the first round.
All these damn dwarfs.
And then, so one of the Chaos Dwarfs or Dwarfs will go on to play either Bleeding Hippies Orcs, or the Dwarf or Chaos Dwarfs. So we could have a Dwarf off, a Chaos Dwarf off, or an Orc Dwarf off.
I think from out of all these, I would rather watch 2 Orc teams.
Divvot's talking.
Hot chip.
What?
I got given my food and it was a chip and it was hot.
Oh, I thought you were saying Marv.
No, I was going, Hot chip.
I thought you were saying Marv.
Marv, I've got a hot chip.
Yeah, that's literally why I'm confused.
Congratulations to you having food and a hot chip.
Thank you.
Congratulations to everyone that decided to stay with us through this 45 minutes of random bullshit.
Yes, we will have more tangents and more league stuff next week.
Yeah, and hopefully more CCL stuff as well, because you should genuinely all watch those matches. They are great matches.
Also, you can learn a lot about the game.
Yeah, especially if you listen to people commentating on them like Artemis and Jimmy Fantastic. They have some... Well, they're blunt, put it that way.
Yeah, but it's still like insights into how and why. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I will.
But we still know things.
Yeah, we still know things, but you come to us for the random bullshit, not the actual proper chat.
Yeah, so next week is Monday at 8 p.m. GMT.
Yep. Back to normal times.
With our week 2 roundup. Yep. Any level ups, any interesting games, and anything else we'll have for you if you didn't manage to catch any games.
Yeah, I'm still hoping Tails gets us a memoriam video for the honoured dead. Apart from Sage Cornbearer.
That man does enough work.
Guy. Pardon?
That man does enough work.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he's got the clips. He's got all the clips. All he has to do is stitch them together.
It's not that easy.
I know, it's not. I like pretending it is, though. Anyway. So, unless anyone has any more to say...
Nope. I just want to make the point clear. Norse is the worst team in the game.
Let your prejudices go, Marv.
Says the elf hater.
I mean, that's not a prejudice, that's just the truth.
No, it's not. Fuck.
Anyway.
Fucking lizard player.
Says the one that broke his own ban.
It wasn't an actual thing that you had to listen to. I wasn't playing in the league. Didn't have to listen to me.
Anyway, moving on.
To the end.
Yep, to the end of our first proper episode. Which will probably get cancelled after this, but fuck it.
Next week we're just gonna stream a 2-hour version of Linkin Park's In the End.
Yep.
I mean, there are worse things we could stream.
This is the podcast because, yes, we tried so hard and got so far, but in the end we couldn't be asked.
No, I think it was in the end we didn't even matter.
Yeah, that anyway.
So, anyway. This has been What a Roll. I've been Jbazza. This has been Marv. Say bye, Marv.
Bye, Marv.
Damn it, do me first.
That has been Divvot. Say bye, Divvot.
Bye, Marv.
There you go. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the VOD, why the hell have you spent the past 2 hours listening to this VOD? Anyway, we will see you next week, Monday, 8 p.m. GMT, for more random bollocks.
Indeed.
So, ta-da!
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.